Alright guys, here we go. So let me back up. So this used to be my compost bin. These bees are really getting on my nerves. So you see it's adjacent to the berry patch. And there's a bee trying to be on camera. A couple of them. Ooh. Alright, well, at any rate, let me get through this. So last year what I did was I inadvertently planted the blueberry trees on the side of here before I was gonna make this a compost bin. So they're starting to bud right there and there, and that is a volunteer raspberry or blackberry bush. And it's real funny because it just lined up right where the fence line is. So I decided that this is a lot of compost bin and I need to start making use of the dirt. So over the last couple of months, I've actually been transferring some of that dirt, using it, you know, the broken down compost, and using it in the garden. Now what's happening here is I figured, okay, well, where am I gonna grow my melons? I did a couple of makeshift plots around the yard last year, but this year I want something a little bit more exclusive. So what I did was I took some old wood that I had over there that the last owner was kind enough to leave there, and I went ahead and boarded it here. Now obviously this isn't something that's going to be here forever. This isn't too pretty, but it's doing the job. So I took some composted dirt. I used my hoe. Yeah, I used my hoe. I broke this dirt up. I'm gonna put a nice layer of fertilizer as well as topsoil on it, and I'm gonna plant my melons here. I'm gonna keep as a compost bin. But the real good part about this is I'm using the compost bin to actually drip nutrients when it rains into this bed here. So this bed is gonna still keep the advantage of the compost bin, but at the same time, it'll allow me to do my growing. And then eventually we'll set something else up, probably one of the raised beds out in the yard. But look guys, this is basically a good example of using what you have without going and spending a bunch of money. Yeah, it ain't cute, but it's gonna get the job done. And a lot of times you'll find that nature will take care of itself. Like one more example, like look at this. From last year to this year, I basically intergrew all these berry plants, elderberry, blackberry, raspberry, even some grapes back there. So it's making a hedge. And what it's going to do is going to keep hedging. And then back there, I'm going to probably put some pavers so I can get to the back and get whatever berries I got back there. And then this big old cherry tree, which I'm probably going to trim down to make sure these guys get enough lighting. But like I said, this is an example of making use of what you got without spending a bunch of bread, and just making things work with each other and for each other. All right, y'all. Give y'all update on their yard. It's looking the way it's supposed to. I just need to cut it. But either way, we are good to go. All right, y'all. Porch light out. Hey, y'all. I got a totem right there. Hey, look. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to hide. But it is a toad. That is so crazy. Look at the feet. Look at that. That's crazy. Why are you trying to hide, bro? Look at him. Look at that. Look. Oh. Look at that. Yo, that's crazy. Wow. There you go, right there. He's blending straight in with them leaves. Same color and everything. But you see his head. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Yo, that is so wild. It's so wild. Hey, Toady. Never seen that before. I mean, nowhere near no water. So it's a toad. Porch light out.
Comme une bulle dans un bocal, j'ai perdu pied au fil des jours. Et c'est la vie qui me tramène, et ses amours. Elle me promène des uns aux autres, de ciel en